Hello and welcome to a new week. My name's Nicola. If you're new here, if you're not, welcome back. So today, thankfully, the heat wave has broken and it's a acceptable temperature of it's supposed to get up to about 23 today. At the moment it's very cloudy and not sunny at all. But we have got a barbecue to go to. We're going to go to my stepmum's, and that's Mark, Poppy and I, and we're going to have a little barbecue this afternoon, so hopefully the sun will make an appearance, but if it doesn't, it doesn't really bother me. I prefer it cooler than hot anyway. But I've got a few things I wanted to show you. So I bought the next one of my books in the series. This is the third book, A Court of Wings and Ruin. It's just over halfway through my other one, and I just wanted to have the next one ready. And they're not that bad on Amazon. They're about £4.99, which I don't think is bad for a new book. So I got that ready. I also got a bat box yesterday from B&M. It was reduced from £6 to £4 to £2, but I was reading on the installation and it's got to be at least 4 metres off the ground, so that's going to be at the top of our bungalow. Let me show you. We're going to have to put it, hang on, I've got to come all the way back, right where near the flue is, to one side of there. So Mark's going to put that up at some point over this weekend. But as you know, if you haven't seen the Chester Zoo vlog, go and see that. I'll link it in the description as well. And we went to the Bat Cave twice and we loved them so much. So I would love the idea that bats would have a little home if they wanted it, you know. So that's what we've got to put up this weekend. I also made another bee water cup for my stepmum, and I'm going to take that for her today. But this morning, to be honest, I'm exhausted and all I want to do is sit and either watch telly or read my book. But I've got 2 bananas that are very, very brown, and Holly's given me a recipe to make some things with them. So I'm going to do that. I could just see Skip at the in his enclosure. He's eating his biscuits. I'm going to do that, and if I get a chance, I need to start painting Holly's windowsill in her bedroom, because we have a blind arrived which is just propped up here. It's massive, I tell you. So Mark's going to put her new blind up as well, probably tomorrow. So I said to him, he's at work this morning, so I said, well, I'll try if I get time and paint her windowsill ready, because it needs painting. But we'll just see. My shoulder, absolute agony today. I need to get Poppy to sort it out, but it's really, really painful today, so I can't do too much. But anyway, let's go and make some banana things in the kitchen. Right, we've got 2 very ripe bananas. I shouldn't think they'd take much mushing, to be honest, which is good for me, because otherwise it hurts my hands. They are very, very ripe. Like, I've never seen such brown bananas before. So we mush these. Like I say, they're not taking much. To mush them. And then we're going to add, I'm looking at Holly's list, she's given me some oats. So I've just got some normal porridge oats. So like 2 cups, she said. We can always add more if we need to. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. If I can get the, can't open it. There we go. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. She said chocolate chips, but I don't have chocolate chips. 1 teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm going to put sultanas in instead. I've got a few in here. But if you don't like sultanas, you can use chocolate chips. I don't have any. Like that. Be enough. And I'm guessing you could add anything to this. You could add coconut, 1 egg. How much peanut butter? 1 tablespoon of peanut butter. Dollop that in. And I'm going to put them in cake cases. She said put them in muffin cases at an oven of 180 for 20 minutes. And then I'm going to make some icing to go on top. And she said if you want like a fairly healthy protein icing, then you can have like your Greek yogurt mixed with some icing sugar and some protein powder. So I'm going to try that for on top. Right, that still feels very wet, but I'm sure they'll be alright. Okay. I need to heat the oven up as well, actually. I hope they'll be delicious. Obviously they're not going to really raise because there's no like flour in there, there's egg, but so you can pack them, you know, fairly close to the top, whereas usually you'd leave them a bit, you know, to raise up. You raise me up. Don't start singing, Nicola. Let's hope these are a success anyway. So this is Holly's windowsill. As you can see, it's got a few marks on it that needs, you know, it needs a bit of whitening before we put the new blind on. This is the old blind and it's just one of them flimsy metal ones. And we've got a nice wood one that we're fitting, or Mark is, I'm not. So I'm just gonna do a little bit of eggshell on here, try and cover up this stain. It'll probably need a couple of coats, I imagine. It doesn't matter if I get any on the wall because we're painting the walls next year, so I'll try not to, but if I do, I do, like there. Just get that off. That shouldn't take too long, and then I can have a rest before we go to my stepmum's. And then Mark will be home as well to come with us. Oh, got a bit of something in there. What that is, a bit of congealed paint. Lovely. Do you like painting? I find it quite therapeutic, although I like doing like the first coat of anything, but then I always find the second coat's boring because you've already done it, you know. But yeah, I do like a bit of painting when I'm able to. There we go. It's had one coat and it looks much better already. So when that's dry, it can have another one. Well, I'm going to get all the stuff ready now and get the muffins out of the oven. They've been in 20 minutes, but I would say give them 15 because they look quite dry now. Overdone. Look at that one. So I'd give them 15 minutes, not 20. But there we go. They'll be alright with some icing on, hopefully. Mark's there. What are you cooking first, Mark? Chicken. The chicken kebab. Look how many chicken kebabs there are there.
I reckon if you just lay it down, Dad, you should just be able to brush it over all of them.
So they'll cook you first.
Oh yeah, fair enough.
Chicken kebabs, Pops.
Chicken kebab.
Chicken kebabs. We've got ribs, pork chops. Bobby's got her sausages. Oh, and we've got some...
Don't take a picture of it. Please don't.
Why?
I said don't.
Pam's put a little bee cup down here that I made her. There it is, for the bees. I said I like this this tractor. Apparently someone bought it for my dad because he liked him. Like his friends had one and then they bought him one. I love it. It's cool. Passion flowers are coming out. They're so lovely. Mark's checking the chicken.
Yeah.
We've got enough chicken here for the whole street.
Oh yeah. Looks good.
Wouldn't take that long, would it? They're only little tiny bits.
No, literally. I was going to say, they don't
No.
want at all, these, do they?
You want to be careful, otherwise they fly.
Yeah, exactly.
We've got a spritzer on the go. What beer have you got, Mark? London Pride. Amber Ale. Look at that. Half a farmyard. And then we've got the kebabs under here. We've certainly got that. We've got salad. There's your salad. Oh yeah, look at them. Good morning. Happy Sunday fun day. We are getting ready to go out to a market today that is in Mersea. It's their regatta, I think, this weekend, so it's going to be busy, but we're prepared for that. I'm just making us a drink before we go out because we haven't had one yet, and Mark is busy. See if I can reach this mug. Ooh, no, that's mine. Where's one of Mark's there? Mark is busy putting Holly's new blind up in her room, and then we've got some new curtains to put up as well, which I'll show you. I'm just trying to think what I'm doing here. Tea in that one, coffee in Mark's. I've actually curled my hair today. Thank you to the person that said to me that I looked younger with curled hair. I appreciate it. I need all the help I can get, trust me. But I thought, oh, I'll curl it today because I just fancy doing it really. Let me show you what Mark's up to. Here he is. Working as usual. Just fitting the brackets, aren't you?
Yeah.
For the new blind. So this is the new blind. These are the new curtains. Now they were advertised as grey white, but I thought they'd be whiter than that. But I think they'll still be okay. I think they'll be okay because we don't really want bright white because they're going to get filthy in here. But yeah, that's what Mark's busy doing. I'm just going to go and make the drink. The blind is up and it looks amazing. It's great that they're both going to match now, isn't it?
Yeah,
because it was really annoying that we had Holly's was the old metal one and ours was the wood one. So now at least they match and it looks better from outside. But I'm going to put the curtains up later once we get back from the market.
Way 133 towards Colchester.
Thank you very much, Google.
Told you.
Yeah. So we're on our way to. Oh, okay. We're on our way to the market. We have no idea where we're parking, but we'll find out when we get there. There should be signs, shouldn't there?
I would imagine so, yeah.
I've just dropped something that I sold on Vinted off at the, you know, the in-post box thing. And I love it. I said to Mark, I'm a little bit obsessed with it. Because you just scan your code and then one of the doors open and you're like, which one's it going to be? And then the door opens and you put your parcel in and you click done and then you get an email to say that it's in the thing. And you're like, excellent, it's done. He's so clever. I love those in-post boxes. I'm a bit obsessed with them. But that's how I'm doing things at the moment, is selling one thing and then I can buy something with that money that I've sold, and it works out quite well. So yeah, if you like vintage, do the in-post box. It's cool.
Now leave the roundabout.
Thank you very much. We've got to leave the roundabout. Right.
For the next 1 mile, keep straight on this road.
Oh, you can shut it. Have that.
See, I have to have the voice commands on, but Mark lights them off. Right, let's go. We're here, we managed to park. We're just getting my stick out. I'm having to use my left-handed stick at the moment because of my right shoulder being a problem. I am a problem, aren't I?
You are.
I am. So let's go and have a look around the market. Pretty. Very pretty. They're nice, the kiddies ones. Oh, they're really pretty. Tree of Life. I like those. He's enjoying it. They haven't got the bouncy castle up yet. Mika charity shop.
Yeah, you'll be in there, won't you?
Sorry?
You'll be in there in a minute.
Yeah, I will be. All books, 50p. Little recipe books, 20p. They're old, some old cookery books, aren't they? Jigsaws, £1 each. Oh, there's a Peppa Pig caravan there. It's got like a little cavern of different things. Nice bowl. Cool. How much is that lamp? £5. Amazing. Oh, metal signs, my favourite. Which one do you like?
Highbury. That's the old Arsenal brand.
Where's that? Oh, that one? Oh, well, we'll get that one. I was looking there for a mirror because Pops needs a mirror for her room, but couldn't find one. Yeah, I want a long one. Mark's got his sign. Show him your sign. Arsenal one.
That's the old Arsenal stadium.
Ah. Right, now we're just going to get some chips and have them on the beach. There's a nice church here as well. But that was it. There wasn't many market stalls, was there?
A lot. We have to go down there.
But, yes. Yeah. Museum in there. Wonder what that's like.
Yeah.
That's where the beach is, down there. Nice place for sail there, overlooking the water. So we've come to the White Hart Inn in Mersea, and this is the menu. We're just after some lunch, aren't we, really? Right, change of plan. We looked at the menu and it's more like a brasserie, wasn't it?
A bit posh for us.
It was very expensive, so we decided to head to another pub that we know of in Mersea to see if we can get a more lunchy thing, you know. That's what we're after. Oh, trying to reverse. But we had a nice look at the coast and the few market stalls that there were. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
There's some time out. Yeah. And yeah, we're just going to go and have a look for this pub. Right, we haven't found the pub that we were trying to look for, but we found something else called the Victory. And I have eaten here before with my friend Tanya. But we've got a nice table overlooking the boats. So it's nice. This is what we're sharing. We're doing a lodge, guys, again. We keep sharing, don't we?
Get a fork, a little bit of that salad.
We're home now, and I just wanted to show you the two things I got. Was this necklace. Doesn't look much in here. Let me get it out. Hang on. This is for my sister for Christmas, and it was off. They hand make them off a jewellery stall. That first one I showed you, and it's the Tree of Life, which I know she loves, with all these little stones on this brown cord. It's got a proper tie, and that was £6. But I think she's going to love that. And then you obviously saw Mark's Highbury sign that he liked. That's for the shed. Right, I need to steam the curtains now. I've just iced those oat cake things I made the other day. I didn't do Holly's recipe of the Greek yogurt and icing and protein powder, because the protein powder we've got is chocolate and it wouldn't have gone with banana and sultana oat cakes. But I'm just going to put them in the fridge and let the icing go hard, and I think hopefully they'll be quite nice. Okay, so the curtains are now up and it's all been sorted. It's hard for you to see them because of the brightness of the window, so let's come down here. I have had to take them up about 2 inches or 1.5 inches, but not too bad. But these are so much better. I should have shown you the ones that Mark threw away. Basically, you know, Holly had rats before. They ate her curtains. They ate her curtains, so it had loads of holes in. But yeah, it's annoying that this is here for Artie, obviously. So you have to sort of tuck them behind. You can't have them fall nicely, but wouldn't be without Artie. So with his grumpy little keyring. He's outside at the moment, living his best life. I've just taken him on a walk. So there we go. One blind done, curtains done. Good afternoon. I'm just opening a tin of tuna for my lunch. What is it? +1, starving. I'm actually going to have tuna on sourdough toast. Now that might sound disgusting, but I've had it before and it's really good. If you like tuna, try it. Just tuna on sourdough toast. Really nice. I'm shattered, right? I've had to go for a hospital appointment this morning for my adhesions. I've been waiting over a year for it. Over a year for this appointment, right? So I got a phone call on Friday saying they'd had a cancellation and could I go at 10 o'clock Monday, and I was like, yeah, of course. I was so pleased to be going, and I left at 9, even though it doesn't take long at all, a few minutes to get to our hospital, but I knew the traffic would be bad at that time in the morning. And also I needed to find a car parking space, which is a nightmare in our hospital. So I got in the car at 9, straight away stuck on the A12, which is the motorway near us. Stop, start, and I thought, oh my God. So by the time I got to the hospital, it was like 20 to 10. Thank goodness I left at 9. And then I managed to park all right, and because I didn't really want to go on my own. I hate going to the hospital on my own. I'd rather go with Mark, but Mark was at work, so I had to. And so the day before yesterday, we drove to the hospital to find out where the department was that I had to go to, so I wasn't too anxious, even though I woke up every hour last night because I was anxious about it. And then went in and gave my name, sat down, waited probably about 35 minutes, something like that. Got called through, and the doctor, funny enough, I went into the room which I went into for both of my pregnancies with the girls. It was like a blast from the past. It was really weird. But yeah, to cut a long story short, he said, I hear you're having problems with your bladder. And I said, yes, but that is because I'm having problems with my adhesions, which I think is causing the bladder problem. And he was like, okay, and then ignored that and asked me all questions to do with my bladder, which I answered. And he said, oh, we'll do this test where we insert a catheter and then we monitor how much urine you're producing. And I'm like, but I think my bladder's all right. I think it's just the adhesions that are pulling and twisting on it and creating different things, different problems. He said, well, I don't do with the adhesions, I just deal with bladders. So he said, I'll have to refer you to the specialist surgeon, and they will have to decide whether they're going to do anything or not. I said, okay, but I've waited a year to come and see you, and now I've got to wait again to see someone else. And he said, and I hate to say it, but his waiting list is way longer than mine. So I've probably got to wait 2 years to see him, her, whoever it is. So I've got nowhere. I said to Mark, I think basically I've just got to put up with keep being ill from the adhesions. That's my life now, unless it restricts my bowel or bladder and stops them working and then they have to have emergency surgery. I think I've just come to the conclusion I've just got to live with it. I've just got to live with the fact that I feel horrible all the time. I feel ill all the time. I mean, I do with fibro anyway, but with the adhesions as well on top of that. And yeah, I'm pretty peeved about it, really. I could have cried when I left there because I thought, I have got nowhere. I've waited a year for this appointment and I've got nowhere. And I think I'll wait 2 years and still get nowhere. But anyway, I'm not having that test done with the catheter and everything. He just said, I'll just refer you to this specialist. Passed from pillar to post. But never mind. I'm going to have my tuna on toast, crash, watch some telly, chill out, probably have a nap. Right, I'm just preparing dinner for tonight, and I got these from Aldi, these 4 maple barbecue chicken kebabs. They look really nice. I've got like this glaze. It says with sweet and smoky maple barbecue drizzle. But I'm going to do them in the slow cooker for a couple of hours because, as you know, I prefer my meat in there. But they look really nice, and I'm going to do it with some vegetable sticky rice and sourdough, I think. Yeah, looking forward to these. I'm just going to put some vegetables in the electric food chopper, ready for the sticky rice. Now, you can use any vegetables that you've got laying around for this. I'll show you what the ones that I like to put in myself. So we start off with red pepper. I'm just going to give this a rinse because I haven't washed it yet. There we go. So I think I probably use 2 of them, I would imagine. So that's the red pepper. I'm going to leave that there because I need to do some Guinea's food. And I really like it with broccoli in. Can't open it. I'm feeling a bit not great this afternoon. The weather's got cooler, which is great, but not for my fibro. I told you I can't win. I literally can't win. Right, so I'm going to stick a few of these in, about 3 I reckon. And then the guineas can have these bits. Cool. It's hard to cut. Put them in for the guineas. And then some carrots. The other thing that's nice with it is onion. But I wouldn't put a whole onion in. Also, if you're a spoonie like me, get pre-prepared carrots and then you don't have to chop them. Helps your hands, trust me. Right, let's put the thing on this. This is the easiest thing in the whole world to chop. And I do it until it gets really fine. Yeah, about that. So look how finely chopped that is. I mean, this is great for salads, vegetables that you want finely chopped, anything like that. And then that will go in with the rice. And then with that, I put soy sauce, sweet chili sauce and teriyaki sauce. And that is the basis for the sticky rice. I just put it all in the wok. But it tastes so good. So any vegetables you've got lying around, chuck it in. I'll link a food chopper. This one is Russell Hobbs, but it, like I say, it's an old one. So I'll try and link one that I can find that's similar now for you in the description. But I really recommend getting these because they save your hands a lot of work. Happy Tuesday, innit? Just washed my hair and had the 39-degree shower. And now I am sweating buckets, literally. I'm gonna sit down for a bit because I need to let myself cool down before I can do my makeup for the day. Look, does that show you how hot I am? Does it look really red? Because that's how I feel at the moment. Today is Holly's last day working at the garden centre. So I am going to meet Mark's mum and dad and my mum and dad there, and we're going to have lunch and surprise her. And like, because I think she's feeling a bit emotional. She's been there 5 years, which is quite a long time, and she was speaking to Mark last night and saying that she's scared because her new job, I don't know if I've said, she's going to be a TA in a primary school. And she's looking forward to it. She's got a year in this job. It's with a agency, and then after the year she can decide what she wants to do, as in with her degree towards child psychology. So this will give her more opportunity to work with SCN children and develop plans for them and that sort of thing. So then she could maybe go more into child psychology or whatever she wants to do. So that's the plan. She starts there in September, and so she's got 2 weeks off now. She's going away for Louis' birthday tomorrow, but she's just feeling all the emotions. So I thought I've written her a nice card saying how I have loved over the last 5 years being able to go there and watch her work and feel such pride, and like also be near her, so that when she needed like medication or when she was having a bad day, I'd call in and see her. And it was just lovely. For the last 5 years it's been really lovely, but obviously times have to change, things have to move on, and she's not going to be working there forever when she's got her degree to use. So that's what we're planning on doing today, and that's obviously at lunchtime. I did think, if I've got enough spoons this afternoon, because my energy's been very, very low lately, about popping into Hobbycraft to see if they've got their Halloween things in, and autumn, like the pumpkins and all that sort of thing. So I think I might go over there from lunch if I'm feeling okay and show you what they've got new in. So I'd like to see as well. So I thought we could have a look together. But first, I need to cool down. Oh, those kebabs that I showed you last night weren't very nice. I wouldn't get them again. I don't know what that stuff was on top, but it made it a bit mushy. I wouldn't get them again. I think the garlic and herb kebabs at Aldi, or the sweet chilli ones, are much better. So if you want my opinion, get those rather than the ones we had last night, which is a shame because I love maple barbecue things, but it is what it is. Right, let's go and cool down because the sweat is running off my face. I've noticed a few little patches appearing on my tile paint and down here. So I've just gone to get it to touch up. I use like a little tiny brush. This is the one I use, Wilko One Coat Tile Paint in Flintstone, but I've just had to pierce the skin because it's not been able to shut properly, the lid. So it's formed a hard skin, but I've managed to get some out. But I think I'm going to have to try and repurchase this online because Wilko doesn't exist anymore, but their products you can still get hold of. So I think it's best if I get a new tin, because obviously our whole kitchen is in this grey tile paint. So if I can't use this, you know, I'm going to have to repaint the whole of the tiles, which I don't want to do. And I've just got it all over my nail, so I need to get that off pretty quick as well. I would actually like to change the kitchen, but that's just not going to happen. Kitchens cost so much money, so that is definitely not on the cards, but I would like to one day change the kitchen. But this is just like a makeshift thing while, you know, to keep the tiles going. But they were like this really old-fashioned white tile print that I hated, so that's why I painted over them rather than taking them all off and replacing them. It was a much cheaper option and quicker. But you do get these areas that come up, you know, but that's fine, you can just paint over them. But like I say, I'm going to have to try and repurchase that tile paint, I think, and just do that. It's a quick fix. I mean, on the whole, this paint's been quite good. I have had to touch it up a few times, but that's just wear and tear. With paint, you're going to get that.
Later that day.
I am absolutely shattered. Hang on, let me put the air conditioning on because it's boiling in here. We had a lovely lunch. I couldn't eat it all. As you saw, we had like the jacket skins, and we saw Holly on her last day. I gave her card, and yeah, it was just a really nice lunch. And I was going to pop to, what do you call it, Hobbycraft to see their Halloween and autumn stuff, but I hope you understand, I just have no energy at the moment. I don't know if anyone else is feeling this, but my energy levels are on 0. And if I'm going to tomorrow, I'm going to my sister's with my mum and dad, and she lives in Norfolk. My dad's driving, and I'm going to be there all day. We're having dinner there, and she wants me to go in a hot tub. She's got a new hot tub, and it's going to be lovely. But we are going to go to a garden centre again for lunch, so I will show you around there. And I know you all say to me, please don't apologise, but I feel guilty because people that watch this that don't have a chronic illness probably think, what is she talking about? She's not done anything. Like, I've just got to be sensible, and before I would have pushed myself and said, right, let's go to Hobbycraft, but I've got to preempt what I'm doing, and I'm out all day tomorrow, so I need to reserve as much energy as possible. Therefore, I'm going to go home, sit on my bum and watch Vampire Diaries. I just wanted to show you something that Mark's mum and dad bought me and gave me at lunchtime. It's so nice. I think I'm going to put it out now. Well, it's nearly September, and I decorate for autumn in September. You can see from this what it is. This has come from Next, and it's a beautiful glass pumpkin. Look at that. Isn't that pretty? So I'll tell you where that's going to go. That's going to go on my dining room table in that middle thing. I'll show you in a minute. But I've got some flowers for my sister to take tomorrow. That's a housewarming present from Mark's mum. And that's a birthday present that I got for Eloise. But I won't show you because I know they watch the vlogs. So. But isn't that pretty? Right, let me show you where it's going to go. Let me show you. Let me take my shoes off. Oh, I'm glad I'm home. I'm glad I decided not to go to Hobbycraft. But I will go there because I want to see all the Halloween and autumn stuff that they've got in. There's nothing on the bottom, is there? No. Oh, look at that. You're so pretty. I mean, this will be changed out when I get all my autumn decor in, but that looks lovely. Lovely. Good morning. It's nice and early on Towel Wash Wednesday. I've got up a bit earlier because I wanted to get the towels on. I wanted to get some washing out, and I wanted to feed the animals and pack all my stuff up before. Look, you're going to be impressed with this. I've even got my yoghurt, seeds and fruit for the car, for the journey to my sister's. I've got my car sickness wristbands on. If you don't know what these are my lifesaver. So every time I feel sick, every time I go in the car, because I have to sit in the back when I go with mum and dad, I put these on, and they're just travel wristbands. You can get them on Amazon. I'll link some in the description just in case you're interested. And they're brilliant. I actually wore them throughout both my pregnancies as well, to stop me from throwing up. So yeah, I've got those on ready. I'm prepped. I'm just waiting for mum and dad to arrive now, and we will head off to my sister's. These are pretty, aren't they, Mum?
Yeah, they're lovely.
Pretty spade.
$3.99.
Pretty design.
Really pretty.
$2.49 for the set. What is that one? Oh, look at that butterfly wind spinner. That's pretty, isn't it?
That is lovely. It's up there.
Oh yeah, it's out. Stop pointing with your stick. Yeah, it does look quite thin. Hello. Oh, she's pretty.
Oh, that's nice.
Resin fairy flower ball. There's more fairies here. I like the hedgehog with the pumpkin.
Oh yeah. Where's Karen?
She's looking at the grass things, I think. Oh, I'm sure I've got a little fox. I'm sure I got one last year.
It's lovely.
I like the robins as well on the watering cans.
Thank you. Ah.
Spider. They're massive. They're huge. All the pumpkins.
All this little bit.
Starting to get Christmas lights in as well.
Yeah. Unreal.
Window stickers. Christmas trees. Mushrooms. Do like mushrooms. Paper ones are nice. And that glass one. I smell good. Oh, okay. Cool. Arties. Oh, it's a big crocodile head. Pops, there's a bag for you. Oh, hey. I bet there's not an Eloise. There's a football one. No, Elsie, no Eloise. What?
Lovely.
That is cute. There's a schnauzer, isn't he?
Yeah.
A schnauzer?
£9.
God, that's expensive, isn't it?
Really? Yeah.
£9.
Oh, but Lord.
Put him on with your others.
Buy me. Oh, I love him.
Well, buy him then.
I'm going to have him.
Yeah, you have him.
Life's too short.
Yeah, you have him. Alcohol, because no great story ever started with a salad. Get that for the girls. That's me. Yeah, I don't think that's an outside clock there, Mum.
People are easier to kidnap. Stay safe, eat cake.
Eat cake, yeah. I like that. These are good. They're $5.99 as well.
Not bad, is it?
These are pretty. The trouble is these rust really easily. I've had so many of these fairies and I've had to throw them away because they just rust. Silly really when you think they're made for the garden. Animals in Crocs. Wind chimes.
They're for idiots.
No, I love having my wind
Flick
chimes.
them on everybody around you, and not just the people who live in the house.
Yeah.
So your neighbours have to listen to them, which I think is moronic. Very inconsiderate.
That's me then. I'm inconsiderate.
Yep.
Don't know is the answer. It's not on display somewhere. We don't know what that is. Phone stand, it says. Sucks to your screen then. You suck one side and then suck the other one. That's what it is. Oh, little sheep. Oh, I saw these boxes before. That's a lot cheaper than I've seen them before. I like them for my bar. $26.99. Some of them are $16.99. They're all different. $15.99. $6.99 for the little ones at the bottom. Oh look, you've got a waterfall as well. Oh, it's the life, isn't it? How's the pressure? It's just nice.
I can put that up here. You can stand it. Look.
It's got a ridge there.
Yeah,
it
it's
will
there.
go. I
It
just
will
thought Mum
go.
had got it on the
There.
ridge. So
No, I haven't. No.
it was going to tip in. Yeah, if it tips in, that's a bit of a problem.
Yeah.
I won't tip it in. I won't waste it. Don't
It
worry.
wasn't me. It wasn't me.
I'm not worried about wasting the water. Oh no, that's joking. Cat wants to come in there. Pass me my phone, Mum. I'll put the lights on. Good morning, happy weird Thursday. I'm exhausted from yesterday, but we had a lovely day seeing my sister and having a really nice time in her hot tub. What I was saying to Karen is that usually hot tubs, the jets hurt my skin and my muscles, but hers was so gentle it didn't hurt. It was like more relieving than anything. But we were in there for quite a while, and then we had a lovely meal. She did like jacket potatoes with salad. We had chocolate brownie and ice cream for dessert. It was really lovely. And then my other nephew came from work to see us. We caught up with him and then we went home. So it was a really nice day. I didn't really sleep very well last night. I kept doing the A to Z thing in my mind of girls and boys' names just to try and get to sleep. I did sleep sometime, but not loads. But I thought I would because, you know, I'd had a busy day. But whatever. Anyway, today obviously is my editing day, and later I'm going to Aldi with Mark. I haven't really come up with another solution for that yet, for the weekly shop. I mean, yes, Mark could do it on his own, but I would have to itemise the list then. Like, I just put down, say, fruit and veg, and I know what to get. But if Mark was to go, I'd have to, like, list every single thing. And I like to go and it's just easier. It's just easier. So, yeah, we still haven't really come up with a solution, but Mark's going to take me to Aldi later after he finishes work. I mean, it's not too much later, it's 4:30, so it's not too bad. And at lunchtime today, I'm meeting my friend Donna. You've seen her many a time. And we're going to go and have some lunch in a local little pub just to catch up, because I haven't seen her for ages. So I do need to catch up with her. And usually I don't book anything in on a Thursday because it's my editing day and shopping day, so that takes up my spoons for the day. But this was like the only day she could do, so I said that's fine, we'll do this one and we'll just meet up for some lunch. But yeah, I'm going to get on with the editing. Before that, I'm going to swap over my handbag for the day. So this is my normal handbag, as you've seen many a time, my Kipling handbag. This is Maria. They all have their own little names. This is the one that I take with me everywhere, but this is the one I had for Holly's graduation, and I absolutely love it, and I think it would go quite nice with my black dress today. So I'm just going to swap over a few things in there. I don't need very much. If I'm going out just to lunch, I think it's nice just to take a different bag. So I'm just going to swap my purse, my Luna Love Good purse, and a few bits in there, and just take this with me today. Right, before I edit, my toes are looking a bit sad. So this is the gel polish, the gel toenail polish that Kim put on for me, but as it's coming off on both of my toes, I am just going to touch it up with this normal polish, I think, because I don't want some toes painted and some toes not. I'm not very good at it, as you can see. I've just gone over the edge there, which is why I usually get Kim to do it for me, but that's what I'm going to do, and then I'm going to get on with the editing. Just had a nice lunch with Donna, and her husband Paul came along too. That was very nice. I was just going to get the keys to put this glass away. I had a brie and cranberry ciabatta, and it was very nice. I enjoyed that. We had a good catch up. Right, let's put this back in the bar. Oh, I must try and get some more of that paint. Artemis. Artemis. What are you doing, bud? What are you doing? You haven't eaten your flowers yet today. You go and eat your flowers. Hey? He'll probably eat them now I'm back home. I'm just going to prop this door open. I am going to love you and leave you this week. Let's give you a word to put in the comments this week, shall we? What shall we put in? Oh, I'm going to sit down. Anyone else do that? Can't help but make a noise when you sit down. It's really annoying. I try not to do it. But it's just... it's one of them things you sit down and go, oh. Let's put the word, or words, hot tub in the comments this week if you've made it this far. Because I really enjoyed that hot tub yesterday. I don't think I'd have one myself because, one, we haven't got the space. And two, they cost a lot to run. So, and upkeep of it, you know. But it was nice to visit one, let's put it that way. So put a hot tub in the comments. Hope you've enjoyed it. Give it a thumbs up if you have. Subscribe for future videos. Follow me on all my social media, which is just Lord and Lordettes on Instagram, Facebook and TikTok. And I will see you all next week for another weekly. I hope you have a lovely weekend and take care of yourselves. Bye.